Hello, brilliant one. Welcome to Billionaire Brilliance with your coach, mentor, and guide, Anna McCoy. I'm a bit quirky, funny, fascinating, and absolutely serious about your good success. You're listening to the Business and Faith podcast for entrepreneurs to help you win in business and life.
Say what you see, believe you will be. Ooh, if you can see it, it's your mindset. You can achieve it, adjust your mindset.
Welcome to this episode of Billionaire Brilliance. We're talking about reimagining coaching, how AI is revolutionizing personal productivity. You know, in today's fast-paced world, time is money, and as coaches, we're always looking for ways to maximize our productivity while still providing the highest value to our clients. Well, herein enters AI. With this cutting-edge technology and innovative tools, AI is transforming the coaching industry, and today we're going to explore just how. We're going to dive deep into the power of AI for content creation. We explore how to use AI to generate new ideas, create value-packed blog posts, and streamline our social media content creation. And we'll also explore some of the challenges we face along the way and share some useful coaching statistics on how to help you stay on top of your game. Then we'll look closer at how AI can streamline your book writing, your course creation, and from generating outlines to structuring content and even writing entire sections. Listen, AI is revolutionizing the creative aspect of our work. We'll also discuss how to use AI to create authority and niche focus in your coaching practice. Finally, in our final part of this episode, we'll explore how AI can help us achieve clarity, effectiveness, and consistency in our coaching. And we'll focus on targeting our audience, reach, and discuss how to use AI to enhance our email marketing efforts and close the gap on our execution. We know that creating valuable content for our clients is a key part of our job. But what happens when we just can't get it done? When we're stuck and we never finish it? I mean, how many of you know you wanted to write that book, you're going to write that ebook, and I know you purchased all of this done for you stuff, PLR, private label rights, you name it, but you never made it yours. Well, this is where AI comes in. AI-powered tools like ChatGPT, QuiltBot, and so many others, they can help us generate new ideas and write content quickly and easily. You know, the tools, they use algorithms to really analyze existing content and generate new. It's important that you understand that new, unique pieces based on our input. Now, I can't tell you how many of these tools I've used, but specifically ChatGPT. When I think about when I first started it, what I created, it was simple. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I started to just go deeper. I started to create full courses. And then I started to think a little bit differently about this, like really pushing my thought process and thinking about some of the things that I'm interested in sharing, some of my principles, my pillars. And I started pushing those, and I was able to create courses. I created even new revenue streams that I hadn't even thought about. I even asked it to show me how to create an app for something I was thinking about. And so I think when you think about this in this way, it means that here's a tool that you have that you would go Google, but here's the problem with you going to Google the information is you're going to be sold somebody else's information. You understand? You're going to be, when you look at your results, unless you're on Wikipedia or some knowledge-based site, you are being sold by someone else that they've done it better. They can do it for you. Well, the difference with Chat GPT is you're having that AI conversation that's going back and forth, and you can keep pushing the envelope until you uncover. As a coach, we ask well formed questions. And if you look at it this way, when you're talking the to the chat, is that you form those questions well, because questions are currency. And when you think about it, the better the question, the better the outcome, the better the opportunity. And so this means that when you're doing this, you'll spend a lot less time figuring it out to actually doing it, to start delivering this value, this content to your clients. And when I think about value, when I talk about value creation, 15 years ago when I became a coach, we were coaching people. Then came social media. Now we have to perform for people to get them to become clients. Well, in this way, we've entered not, from an information age, now we're moving into the knowledge base age. And some of those things that you're thinking about that are really proprietary to you, you can start to use the AI to start to build upon those ideas and then become a super expert in your particular niche, that you keep driving it until you expose what you think you can deliver as it relates to that value to your client. And another part of using AI to deliver value to your clients is that you can use the AI to create the kinds of assessments that you're thinking about that can then help identify certain maybe preferences or needs that your clients might have. And then you can tailor that information and personalize it with content that really resonates with them. I love that part of this. I absolutely do. I mean, it was like I was born for this. I was born to ask this machine these questions so that we can go back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, it's just my excitement. Now let's move to this idea of social media content creation. Remember, I said now as coaches, we're performing for folks, but they call it building authority. All of this stuff, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but you need some help to get this done. So when you think about using AI powered tools to actually help you get it done, then on social media, you need your voice and your messaging to be consistent, to be effective, so that when people actually hear you, they can become more engaged in what you have to offer. That would then ultimately begin to attract those clients to you, and you can spend a lot less time manually figuring out and curating the content to spend more time engaging with your clients. And I love that part. We're not just talking about writing, we're talking about automated systems that can take on your messaging, and you can communicate it to it or teach that machine how you communicate to your clients. And you can just get more done. And last but not least, let's talk about challenges. While AI can be a powerful tool, it's not without its challenges. And this is so important. I've been listening to it all in the news, blogs, videos, and where people are really concerned in that, is AI generated content, does it really lack the human touch? Well, I would say your clients are craving your personality. They're craving the way you think, the way you communicate. So to combat this, it's important to use AI in conjunction with your own human insights and creativity. This is so powerful. I wrote a book called The Profitable Life that I'll release soon. And I took that book and I put it through like a AI generated checker to see if it would recognize it as a human written book or an AI book. And it recognized it as a human book because the response was this was written by a human, and it's the concepts and the ideas and the structure of it is beyond what AI has the creativity to do. And so with any new technology, it's important that you bring your own personal knowledge base and the way you feel, the way you experience life, what your lenses are, so you can bring that tool or that thought process to make the tool better, to make it better so that it has your voice and it communicates what your intentions are. Now, we're talking about streamlining your book writing and course creation. Let's explore this because I'm telling you, this is going to blow this out the water. I'm a 3-time author. I know how much time, energy, and effort it took me to write these books. I remember when I wrote my book, Woman Act Now, Learn, Launch, and Live Your Dream. I hired a writing coach who came to my home and stayed for 10 days. And I mean, it was a fight. I mean, but it was so important for me to write the outline. I ended up with I think my outline was about 20 pages by the time she finished with me. And I was frustrated. I was overwhelmed. I didn't think I was going to be able to accomplish this. And I had written a book before, but it was only about 120 pages. And the publisher wanted me to write a 60,000 word manuscript, which is about 220 pages. And when I finally got into the swing of this thing, I ended up writing a 303-page book called Woman Act Now, which did fairly well in the marketplace. I started an organization by that name, Woman Act Now, and did so many things around the world and started chapters and in other countries to empower women. But let's jump back into this idea of creating that book. I don't care who's listening to me. All of us feel like we have something to offer the world. We can put something in stone. I remember when I wrote that book, and when you have a publisher, then those books get put in the Library of Congress. We don't often do that as individual authors, but the publisher registered that book. And I remember when I got it, I thought, wow. I mean, my family members from generations to generations would be able to see this book. So when I think about people, I think everybody has something to say. And now everyone can push forth their words to be marked in the annals of time using AI to help deliver some of those thoughts. And I know some of you are saying, well, it's not really my thoughts, but they are your thoughts. They are, because it takes you and AI to produce them. So getting into the technicality of why these tools like ChatGPT or any other tool that can drive this. And in another episode, we'll talk a little bit more about how Google and Bing and other search engines are bringing the AI tool into that search base and into the search process. The browser experience is primarily because what I said earlier was, if you search something, then you're going to be sold something, right? You know how they follow us around to sell us things. But in Chat GPT or other sources where there's natural language processing, then you're focused in that particular space. So getting to writing this book, right? By you being able to generate your thoughts and generate outlines just on a single thought, then create structured content, this will focus your intention on the creative aspects of your work. Now, I know if you're a coach because you feel like you can be helpful to someone. You're a coach because you want to see someone experience an aha. You're a coach because you want to make someone's life better. And why not make it better by giving them a tool that can help them, whether it's an ebook, whether it's a written word, whether it's a video script, whether it's a movie, all of these things, you're capable of doing that from a thought. And so I want to encourage you that this is, again, a game changer when it comes to you. Our last thing is, you can write your blog post, so you can create your podcast. It can help you write your podcast segments. Even the behind the scenes of this podcast is taking time to drive these ideas through AI, then tweak them, then write out a script for them, then get in front of this to record, then write a blog, then write show notes. All of that's being done by AI's assistants. You understand? And it's being done much faster than it would have taken me before. And so I'm encouraging you is that if you use these tools and you incorporate them into the work that you're doing, you're going to do it quickly. You're going to do it more easily than you've ever done it before while you're still delivering a top quality product. And the best part is that this will streamline your book writing and your course creation, which will ultimately establish you as an authority in your niche. And guess what? There is no going back, because as a coach, you need to be an authority in your niche. And this means that you will ultimately attract more clients and build a reputation as a go-to expert in your field. So when we think about this, according to the International Coach Federation, a staggering 92% of coaches believe that writing a book is an effective way to build your coaching business. So get writing, folks. Get writing. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, if I'm using AI, how's it going to sound like me? How's it going to have my voice? Well, that's one of the greatest challenges that many of us are facing. But I can tell you this is that it will have your voice and vision as you continue to use it. Like as you push the envelope, you ask the questions, you learn how to use the framework, learn how to give it the proper prompts, ask it to use certain tones and types of writing. That would be important as well. And then eventually you're going to find your voice and that this sounds like you. And there are also multiple AI tools that are programmed or designed differently to make that language more friendly, more sounding like a human interaction or interchange. And it gets better. You get better, by the way, in your ability to communicate. So don't worry, show up, be your authentic self, communicate your authentic creative ideas, and then you'll build out of that and you'll produce something remarkable, something amazing. And now we'll move on to our final topic, and that is achieving clarity, effectiveness, and consistency in our coaching by targeting our audience reach and also by using AI to enhance our email marketing efforts. First of all, let's talk statistics. According to the International Coach or ICF Federation, email marketing is one of the most effective ways to reach potential clients. In fact, the average open rate for coaching related emails is around 23%. But with AI powered tools, you can take your email marketing efforts to the next level. These platforms can help you identify the most engaging content and create email marketing campaigns that are tailored to your target audience with features like personalized subject lines and automated A and B testing. You can ensure that your emails are getting the attention they deserve. But email marketing is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to using AI to enhance your targeted audience reach. When you use platforms that can literally curate content that is personalized to your audience, your chatbot can be used to automate your communications to your potential clients on getting answers that they need in real time. You're on to something. And so when it comes to achieving clarity, effectiveness, and consistency in our coaching, this is it. AI is going to get us there. And by streamlining the content creation, enhancing your email efforts, and curating this personalized content for that specific target audience, we can establish ourselves as thought leaders in our field and attract the right clients to our coaching practices. Now, what I mean by this, I've said a lot and just a mouthful there, but there are AI technologies that will allow you to video tape yourself, and it'll clone you in a way that, not clone you as in clone you, but it uses the AI technology to allow you to create personalized introductions to people. Again, a lot of us are solopreneurs, and you can use this technology to help you connect, build that rapport and trust with your client. In addition to that, it can curate personalized content, which means that based on what your authority is, based on what you are pursuing or teaching, then you can create content around that particular subject matter. So, in the final part of this, is email marketing is still, as it was stated, the top of the list as it relates to communicating with your audience base. So I want to tell you, you need something that pushes you back to creating those lead generators, to building your email list and offering products, value created products to your clients and to new potential clients through your email marketing efforts. One of the organizations, Digital Marketer, I believe it's Ryan Dice, who is the founder of that. And I heard him many years ago, like almost 20 years ago, when he started talking about digital marketing and email marketing. And I lived in Austin for a while and was able to go to their headquarters and learn directly from them around digital marketing. And I remember him saying he was getting back to the basics, and he recognized that they had moved away from given the quality focused information in emails, and how emails were still at the top of to give high quality content in your emails will build that trust with your audience. And so as we think about these things, these are the things that we can consider as coaches and not be afraid to take advantage of these powerful AI powered tools. So now, if you're afraid, I've got an answer for you. You can attend my Get Smart with AI course. Visit me at annamccoy.com or visit me on Facebook. Send me a message if you're interested in participating. And this is a hands-on 3-session live coaching and teaching opportunity for you to be a part of it. And during this course, you'll learn some of these basic IA tools that you can use to increase your business opportunities. So again, I'm looking forward to being a part of that with you. Visit me at annamccoy.com to get more information about joining that course, Get Smart with AI. And until next time, stay brilliant. Know that you're loved, appreciated, celebrated, and valued. Coach Anna. You're listening to the Business and Faith podcast on how to unlock your billionaire brilliance with Coach Anna McCoy to be more confident, make more money, and achieve your wildest dreams in business and in life.
Ooh, if you can see it, it's your mindset. You can achieve it. Adjust your mindset.